Okay, fellas. Let me turn this off. So, three trades today. First was on WB. I listened to what Halal said about the taking a starter position and not expecting on only the Rising Devil to get caught. It's obviously worked out really good for me here. I took it like 2 seconds before the market opened, mainly because we were trading under this level. My stop was based off of up here, 46.70. Or no, sorry. Yeah, my stop was definitely closer because we would have broken the moving average in the VWAP. So I did take a little bit heavier than I should have, which is a mistake. It worked out in my favor, but it's a mistake. So it's probably risking like 1.5 R in reality. But let's see. So market opens, we just sell off immediately. Partial 1, partial 2, partial 3. Then I'm holding 25%, I think. Let me look. Yeah, I was holding 25% of my shares. Re-added in, no higher highs. Re-added in here, partial, because we couldn't break down under that level, and got everything out there. And then as you can see, we could never break down that level. And that was definitely a nice reversal. If you look at the 5 minute, we are holding it for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes. Base your stop off the initial low. Whoops. So that would be a good reversal, but I generally don't trade those because, how to say this, I'm terrible at them. Oh yeah, just to show 3 tickers, WB, short, long, and Cisco. Alright, next we will go to Cisco, which I had a game plan pre-market. I was not going to trade. So if we look at the pre-market in here, it's just bouncing up and down, chop, 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 chop. So my little Kurt style watch list deal was Cisco, not really trending in pre-market, short under the pre-market low / daily level of 58. So that's what I did. We were just chopping here, even at the open, but we couldn't hold up above this daily level. And when I saw us, we couldn't even make it back up, and we're tapping the pre-market low. I took it short there. Covered at 2-to-1, 3-to-1. And then the reason I added here, it's kind of maybe like a little bit of a micromanagement on my trade, but we're selling off increasing volume, and we're pulling back on decreasing below average volume. So my entry I missed a little bit by like 5 or 10 cents. It should have been here. But either way, I entered in for the break. Never really got it. I think it did eventually. I stopped out once we broke over $45, the whole number. And I think we sold down to 70, which was my next partial. Yeah, I would have got it. But I just don't really like it's traded so heavily. I didn't feel like I had a good understanding of where it was going, watching the price action level 2 and stuff like that. But I'm happy I stuck to the plan. Took it short at the pre-market low under that daily level. Looks like we might be going lower, but it's down 7%, 7.5%. Not really sure how much lower we can go. So I moved on. At that point, I was up. How much was I up? I was up like 8.2 R or something like that. Oh yeah, it's still selling. I was up 8.5 R. Yeah, 8.5 R. So I wanted to reach my best trade ever or best day in terms of R plus 10 R. So I did take this trade, which in reality I think it's a good trade. A, B, C. We're stuck under the VWAP, but we're not moving lower. Moving averages are catching up to it. Sorry, C. It's more of a scalp type of trade, generally not how I usually trade, but Took it long right here. Got 1.5 to 1. Added a little bit on the pullback because it just wasn't going anywhere. And then took 3/4 of my position off there and got everything out there because I was over my 10R. Yeah, happy with the day. Is there anything I could have done better? I'm happy with my stop out here. I think that was correct. WB. I don't see anything wrong with my trades here. Long or short. This, I was a little bit too heavy here. I could have been lighter on the share size. Obviously it worked out, but that doesn't mean it's good. My risk was a little bit more than 1R. But yeah, thank you guys. Happy to have a good day. Yeah, hope you guys all had a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.